Hello everybody, my name is Rune Eldred and welcome to Red Dead Redemption. I am taking a blast from the past, going back 8 years to jump into the original Red Dead Redemption game in preparation for Red Dead Redemption 2, which I am super excited about. I went through, paid the $100 edition so that way I could get everything, the bonus treasure map, all that, and I'm really looking forward to jumping in with my friends into the game. Let's watch this cutscene and see not where it began, because we're not playing Red Dead Revolver, but we're going to see where the last game picked up, which I'm not quite sure where in the series Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Revolver, and Red Dead Redemption 2 take place. I know Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place before Red Dead Redemption 1, because it's a prequel sequel. So, is Red Dead Revolver a prequel sequel, or a original game that took place before the events of Red Dead Redemption? Because Red Dead Revolver, you played as Red Barlow, I think his name was, or something like that. I'm probably super wrong on the name, but you played as Red, and it was the very first installment of the game. Red Dead Redemption 1, which we're playing now, introduced John Marston, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place for another character, but John Marston is also in that game prior to the events of this. So I'm really curious to see where the whole game kind of takes place. I don't know much about it. I've kind of kept my nose clean in terms of source material for it, but I'm really happy to dive back into these Midwestern games, going horseback and enjoying what would be the Western Grand Theft Auto. I also love how this intro is mainly set up due to just landscape scenery and the audio cues for everything. There was no dialogue in this intro, and it still made it really, really nice. I appreciate the creative direction with that intro. Really excited to jump into the game though. Back of that train car looks like it's going crazy.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
So that is actually really, really interesting, because in my U.S. history class we're learning a little about this.
Innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Super curious, and this is very convenient for me where I'm at now in my history class, because we are learning.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
So we're learning about the American civilization and pretty much migration.
Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Alright, so obviously this isn't taking place directly in the time era of which I'm. God darn.
We have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have. the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only
Is it
have to
just
ask
me, or does John Marston kind of look like Michael DeSanta?
Armadillo.
Like, take away the facial scars and everything. Kind of clean up the hair and the facial hair. He kind of has the same facial structure and growl as Michael. Alright, so we have control of John Marston now. We can look around, make sure all the controls are not inverted and stuff. Alright, so before I go into the... Or, well, I could go into the station. But, as I was saying, in history, we're learning about American civilization and the pretty much, like, colonization of the Americas, as we're calling it in class. And he just fell. That was kind of funny. Back in the old days, they used to firmly believe that the natives to the land could only go to heaven if they converted to Christianity, which is very interesting because back in the, like, when Americans first migrated here to the land and started taking the land from the natives, I don't know, it was just like what they were saying in the train on the way there. It caught my attention and I kind of lost my train of thought as, like, they kept talking and talking. But just historical fun fact, they used to firmly believe that the Native Americans, the only way that they could be saved was by pretty much enslaving them and converting them to Christianity.
Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Alright. Alright, let's do this. He fall again?
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Alright.
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Kick it slow on the way out of town. You're like beating me there.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit? Try to stay with me. I don't want you to get lost.
Come on. That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Which goes into Red Dead Redemption 2. Because it's about the original older gang. I'm really excited for it. I'm glad it comes out next month. I really hope I can finish streaming this within that time.
I doubt it.
I think I'm going to do this game twice a week for about an hour and a half per week.
Female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Come.
Alright. I forgot how actual, like,
Yeah.
beautiful
Oh, it was
the
Marshall
landscape
hired
is to
me.
this game.
Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I mean, it
I heard his
doesn't
name.
compare to newer graphics nowadays. Like, let's take, for instance, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, a game I've been recently playing.
That's right.
And, like, the Amazon forest that's in that game is spectacular, and the attention to detail is marvelous. But for a game that came out 8 years ago,
You ain't really
like, the
talking,
color
are you?
blending,
Nope.
everything
I'm just
like
chewing
that
the dog,
is just
mister.
really
That's how I
spectacular.
am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Gio,
You know.
Come on.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
Alright. Carcass is still back there. And here we are, Fort Mercer.
Whoa, now.
So,
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
so I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Thank you. Alright. Alright. Cool. Learning some things, one instant at a time. Just getting the bearings on stuff real quick. Alright. Time to take them all down. Well, I know that's why I'm here. I played this game like 7 years ago. Don't really remember much what happens in it, though. Like, I know the main important stuff, but I forgot a lot of details.
Williamson! Come out here right now.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You
Hi.
must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words.
Implore's not that fancy of a word, though.
Well, things are different now.
Unequivocally, this guy is a imbecile.
Now I'm in charge.
Okay.
No more Dutch. And no more you.
So I wonder if Dutch is another character we'll meet in the second game.
To go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
Well, that was a short-lived game. Thank you, everybody. No. Where's my hat? Did I, like, manage to crawl back that far? Because if you notice, there's, like, 3 blood dots. I led up there, so did I just like backstroke my way back there? New friends, old problemos. Hey, it's the girl from the train.
Well,
The one that sat in the far front.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
Thank you.
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Oh,
Oh, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that
well,
in mind.
thank you. Alright, so I'm obviously in pain still. It says something here on the bottom. Okay, that's just the mission objective. I can't see it because there's, like, the info bar for me. That's how you crouch. Oh, full on run, full blast. My sides are amazingly not hurting now. Nope, there's Bonnie again. Just sitting up there. We're gonna jump her fence. Still can't breathe.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time.
Gosh, can you imagine how much $15 was back then? Especially how much it would be now. Oof. I don't even want to think on that. Alright. Following you.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
How do you do, sir? Hop on up. You won't bite. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Alright. I forget how slow the game starts off, though.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before. Go!
Good point.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Good point. Alright, a herd.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Get on my face, Fly.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Easy now.
Whoa there.
There we go. Now allow me to hitch.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Alright, let's run. Even though, you know, I have a big-ass bullet hole in the side of my ribs.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Aw.
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
I'm more ready than you were. Bam. Let's see, what do I got? Repeater, carbine.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
I see a suspicion-looking star. A suspicious-looking tree.
I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Oh, hey, how slow it's going. At least she has a small ranch. So that way the patrol isn't gonna take for, like, days.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Better at shooting rabbits than
Sorry, Bugs Bunny.
good shot. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Alright. I wonder if you could always find rabbits in this garden. Like if you go to look later on.
Come on.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. Giddy up!
Alright, let's see what else there is out here.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Yeah! Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston! Quick! They're going after the chickens!
Yeah.
Alright, trying to find them.
Come on.
Finally got it. Not as good as I was hoping for, but hey.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
So are we good? I forget if there's another part of this.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Alright, cool. You can sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. Just like in Grand Theft Auto. General stores, outdoor, I got some fame. I could change outfits. Deadly Assassin, undiscovered outfits. Well, cool. We'll save first off. So that way we can have a save progress. We'll just save in the top one. Yes. Alright, cool. Alright, I guess I can't go in the store just yet. And I guess there's nothing else here to really look at, so I guess I'll go here. It's the crack of dawn. Obstacles in our path.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Alright, so we got a bet going on.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Come on!
Come on, boy.
Oh, I thought the race was already starting.
3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not going to be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Come on. Sorry if I get quiet real quick. I am going to really just focus in on winning this race.
Why don't I lead the way? Should I wait for you to catch up? Come. Would you like me to slow down?
Giddy up!
Come on.
Isn't this jolly? Where do you think you're going?
Go.
Taking some shortcuts.
you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Are you saving the best for last? Come on.
Some real trash talk for riding horses. Come on. Come on. I feel very confident in this horse race.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh damn, she started taking shortcuts. Come on, horse, don't stop. What were you thinking? Alright, come on.
Yeah.
The ranch has to be coming up sooner or later.
Let's go. Load up now.
And there we go, we won. Brutal victory, may I add.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
That chicken looked like a little kid running. Alright. Gained 20 fame. John Marston is able to talk to you, or Marshall Johnson is able to talk to you in Armadillo. Travel to the M on the map. Well, let's see what else Bonnie wants while we're here. Oh, well, she's already going to go to Armadillo, so I might as well go there myself.
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
Alright. Red Dead Redemption's version of a vehicle.
Better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Crack.
Hope hasn't really entered into it.
Crack.
It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
That was actually kind of funny. Alright.
I found you dying on the side of the road, and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship. You're gonna get us killed.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Gosh, you gotta almost miss the old Western driving ways.
Where you live.
I have a small holding up
night during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
In the conversation there.
Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Alright, fun. Let's go talk to Doc.
Just finished helping a patient. How can I help you?
Hi. I'd like some.
Thank you.
Thank you. The bullet was more in my ribs, not my leg, but whatever you pulled out of my leg, I'm pretty sure I should be concerned about.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
And there she goes. If you want to leave Armadillo, there are usually stagecoaches loading and unloading behind the freight station. Alright, cool.
Hope you're doing good today.
Well, protecting yourself is the American way.
Once purchased or rented, has a ammunition. Alright, cool.
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we?
I have no cash.
I won't sell armaments to them thugs, whatever the profits may be. No question, mate. How do you do?
There's something going on over here.
Better off riding with me, mister.
Alright, so he's a stagecoach.
Hey, you, the chicken-headed guy, come over here.
Blackwater legend.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown.
Someone needs
Alright, let's do it.
some respect.
Okay, I have no idea how to duel. So this is gonna be interesting. Tobias Weldon. You have accepted. Press A to skip tutorial. No, I kinda need the tutorial. Alright. To draw your weapon, use left trigger, alternate pull right stick towards your gun. Got 100 fame. Didn't kill him. 200 honor. Why, thank you for your revolver ammo. Good deeds, large and small, are noticed by the populace and law enforcement. Enough is performed. This will eventually lead to shop discounts and many other benefits. Alright, cool. So be a good guy and you'll get good rewards. I need $1. I guess I have no money. Alright, pull out my fist again. Let's go see the marshal. Maybe I could get some money out of him or something. Alright, let's go talk to him. The sheriff. Political realities and armadillo. At least that's what I think the ARM stood for.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Gross.
Shut up, you. Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here.
All right.
The whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy.
All right.
You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna take my time over there. Well, I mean, the way you're walking there.
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
Psst, hey, you. Hey. 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 Can you do me a big favor?
Maybe.
Can you grab my tea out of the fridge? I'm just asking one simple thing. You asked for a bag of chips, a soda. Okay, we'll buy some more when I get my car fixed. Richard's coming at midnight.
See what kind of hole he crawls into.
What? Oh, whatever.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Yep. Thanks for running me off the road.
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start.
Thank you. Good.
There's plenty more where he came from.
What? What about him? Yes, as I told you earlier today, I was going to do them in between videos, which I've already started to do. Yes. So apparently you haven't been paying too much attention to the dishes. Oh no, I told you that before you went to sleep when you first got here. When you first came back and started doing your homework. That's when I told you.
Take cover.
Well, pay more attention.
Hey, yeah, you over here. Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you.
Okay, I'm streaming, so...
There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
Come on now! Stop that!
You're outnumbered, Marshal.
Anybody else? You're hard men, are you?
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you.
Alright.
Behind the rock.
Boom, another headshot.
I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder.
I'm gonna tuck behind this boulder.
There's another one behind the outhouse.
Boop, right in the side of the head.
Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them.
All right, let's see.
Oh, I got $5. I can buy a newspaper now.
There's one.
Ooh. Boom. Face shot again.
Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive. Good Lord. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Shoot him right in the kneecap.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston.
Thank you.
Check in with me next time you're in town.
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Well, that was fun.
Whoa there.
Alright. Saving. Got some certain amount of money. Let's open this. See what we got. Revolver ammo. Awesome. Well, I think we're good. And I'm just gonna bam right out of the sky. By shooting a flying bird, you have started the first rank of sharpshooter. I don't know where the bird went. Alright, started the sharpshooter challenges so that way we can keep an eye out on that war horse. Left you a long way from so you could. Okay, let's find. I think it's in journals. Yeah, it's in journals. Challenges. Okay, there we go. Shoot and kill 5 wild birds. Info. Special dark brown horse with a light mane, faster and stronger than normal. Nice. Basic campsite. Come on. Bam! Okay, I'm just looking bad now. Alright, let's head back into civilization. Oh, now.
Very grateful.
You're
There's
welcome.
Treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Off your hands, my friend.
Awesome. Okay. Check treasure hunt. Wait, whoa. Treasure hunter challenges. Is there actual challenges down here? No. Options. Journal. Challenges. Treasure hunter rank 2. View the map and try to locate the treasure somewhere in New Austin. Okay, cool. Social club even works still? Yeah, I guess it does. And I guess I still have a lot of this stuff to do. Okay, cool. There we go. Horse. I'm gonna hop up on your back. And we're gonna ride into the city. Dun dun dun. I actually really miss playing this game. This game has actually been a lot of fun. I forgot how enjoyable it is. Do I have medicine. I have meds. Apple refills horse stamina. Okay. Don't need that. Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to shoot the bird. There we go. Alright.
How are your knife skills?
Let's do a quick 5-finger fillet.
Sure.
Might as well view some of the miscellaneous side games you could do. Alright.
How much are you put down? All right, there.
I'll bet a whole $10.
I thought we were trying trying to do this quickly.
Oh, dear. I bet that's smart. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Here goes.
And you didn't even lose a finger.
I'm just like, screw your turn.
Are you okay, mister?
Hmm.
Damn it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gone.
Crap.
This is it.
Knew I could win.
There we go.
Who else wants to try?
Uh-oh.
There ain't no point in proceeding if you're not going to wager.
I bet you're
I-
gonna end up with a hole in your head.
I'm a trained professional.
Let's do this. B.
Not bad.
ABYX.
Looks like you're
All
gonna
right.
have to get faster, my friend.
I once saw a man cut his own pecker off trying a variation on this amusement.
This is gonna be easier than I thought.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to get in no
Bam.
fight with you, pard.
Come on then. Who's up next?
I had like a little mental slowdown going on there. I was like, brr, which one do I hit?
You think you can win? What's your wager?
Alright. Give me a quick second. I need a message out, David. Okay. Let's do it. $100 bet.
Good, but not good enough.
Alright. Bam.
God gave me the skill with knives.
Scheiße. Messed up right on the last one.
Careful now, mister.
Ooh, okay, I need to calm down. ABAYAX ABAYABAYAX ABAYABAY. Fudge. Okay.
Easy now.
Ooh. ABAYAX. Damn. I panicked out at the end. Lost 100 shillings. Alright.
This is good weather to light out for a trip.
I'll buy the current paper.
Appreciate that.
William Gang Ring of Terror. In events that blah blah blah. Okay. So, Wonder Toxic. Tobacco Frats. Plug Tobacco. Great Mandarin. Dockyards. What year is this? Press, issue number 53. Blackwater. Goings on and on, clearing some of your own in order to read your newspaper. Alright, cool.
Not bad.
I suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
A man's pride can make him do crazy things. Hello, sir.
Hi. Okay, so I went up 50 on her.
Sky blue, milk's white. I like fighting.
Okay, let's accept bounty.
Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes New Austin. Read about it. Gang problems in New Austin.
Alright. Hold up. I'm getting bombarded by stuff. Alright, let's see if I could get what I'm looking for in here. I'm gonna see if I can get the lasso.
Hey, partner.
Reyes is as revolutionary
Rabbit's
as
foot.
Napoleon. He just likes riding horses in a fancy uniform.
Not available. Okay, what can I sell? I have nothing to sell, do you? Can I even buy the lasso yet?
Please feel free to browse my.
Hello, friend.
We got the
Bandolier.
Second Amendment for a reason, don't we?
Barrel, powder, pistol, rifle, explosive ammo. Okay, so no, I ain't got nothing I could actually. No way to actually get the lasso yet. So it looks like I'm just gonna have to casually wound this guy. Hi, doggy. Alright, let's get up on here. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. So I wonder in Red Dead Revolver if you're able to use any other weapon but the revolver. Or if only your Deadeye aim would go in while using revolver. I don't know. Alright, there's a mystery thing going on up here. Let's see what's going on. And hello, David. Found a stranger.
Well, howdy.
Excuse
Howdy.
me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his proper tie to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his proper tie.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. Not
Say something, David.
I'll tell you what.
Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property?
Okay, there we go. I can hear you.
Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper well.
Hi, what happened was I ended up having the audio for party chat completely blocked out. So I just wasn't able to hear you. Until I saw that text message you sent. And then I was like, oh. Oh, well, that's going to be awkward then. What was that? You were kind of breaking up. I couldn't hear you.
I was saying...
Yep, again, like, your audio just kept breaking up. You're like, and I said, and then boop, done.
At least I let you know that my audio was not being broadcasted. It is now, though.
Oh, cool.
Me having to repeat myself. Just saying.
I'm about ready to sneak up on a guy and see if I could get him. Oh, dude, there is stealth attacks. Alright, let's go. And I'm gonna shoot him in the leg. Get over here. I'm gonna punch the shit out of you.
I've had enough of you. You're dead.
Well, I don't have a lasso, so the only thing I can...
Looks like I'm done. I doubt you'll be needing this.
Oh, dang. Okay, so I ended up killing him.
Way to go.
Well, I don't have the lasso
What did
yet.
he ever
I don't
do?
know how... I don't know how to get the lasso.
Well, you gotta go with the story. Can't you not have the lasso?
Oh, because if you're actually watching this, you would know that I'm just at the start of the story. I haven't hit the part where you get the lasso
I'm
yet.
still updating. Chill. Take some minutes to
Updating
get
what?
Twitch updated.
Oh, Twitch. I thought you were updating Red Dead. Oh, Scheisse.
Good job.
Thank you. I just successfully, like, saved my cowhide. My rawhide.
Clever. I got your pun.
Thank you.
Clever.
Thank you. Execution was a little sloppy, but you know. That would have killed me. I'm stuck up on this trail. Okay, so I am being chased after brutally executing a guy.
Okay, yeah, there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
So currently I have it muted, so that way I just not from using the game while I'm eating.
Okay. There we go. Now I can get a roll done. It's a shame that I had to end up killing him. I really wish I would have had the lasso. Or at least known what,
So,
yeah?
You just have to complete... I'm going to be jumping in and out for a second. I'm going to...
Yeah, I'm catching every other word of that, dude. You're literally like, I'm gonna be in of... Well, got a little bit of money. 40 bucks for murdering a man.
Let me know if you need any help. This stuff is for...
Hey, partner.
All genuine stuff here.
I'm just letting my sign out so I'll fast travel to camp. Survivalist map? Screw it, I'll buy that.
I don't know how you get away with these prices, mister.
You know where we are next time.
Because it's a private general store. That's how he gets away with the prices. Alright, hopefully helping Bonnie again will get me the lasso. Yeah, it should, because it's women and cattle.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool.
Crap.
Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't
I could hear you pretty well as of right this second.
Harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it...
Hey, do you... Okay, so could you answer these questions for me? I'm hoping you'll have more insight into it. So, I understand that Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place before the events of Red Dead Redemption 1. Where does Red Dead Revolver fit in during the storyline?
My father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old.
Your mic just cut out.
His eyes were... well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her... well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of
He
the
was a
gang taught me how
wayward
to
son.
read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need? Money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
I really... Are you there, David, by the way? Your mic can't... Oh, okay, you're eating. Well, you were going to tell me something, and then you, like, cut out mid-conversation. You're like, let me point you in the... Oh, okay.
Come on.
Dick.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand.
I like John's personality.
Close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Careful! You're more of a hindrance than a help.
Yeah.
Come on, boy.
Okay, not what I was trying to do.
Alright, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can charm humanity.
That's it.
I really hate the herding missions. Not what I was trying to do. I like how they're all cheering me on even though I'm doing bad.
Whoa. Come on.
This way! We need to take them out to the pasture!
Alright, come on.
Yeah.
Where the hell did Bonnie go?
Whoa there.
Come on, you guys need to go faster. This is some slow ass shiznnizzle. Okay.
Keep going, Mr. Marston. He's just showing off now.
Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Okay. How many are in the entire herd?
Sweep back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Keep them tight now. Stay with them. Keep that herd together now. Nail it down. That's a big herd for your first time.
That was easy.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Alright, fun.
Let's hit it.
Let's go.
I was really hoping to get the lasso that run through. Hope that's like coming up soon. Please be this mission. Come back after 6 p.m. Alright, I'm gonna go visit the sheriff. Anything going on here? You guys got a wanted sign? Move, dog. Alright. Of course you're gonna block the doorway again. Alright, anything going on back here? Poker night. Horseshoes. I'm gonna join in on a game of horseshoes real quick. Pass some time.
Why don't you stop a spell and play some horseshoes?
Alright, tossing a horseshoe is controlled by the point of release. You can send a horseshoe farther by choosing a lower release point. Alright, damn. I got this. Ready to watch me get a ringer? First try. I'm entering a bet. We got $10 rolling on this. I'm gonna skip his turn. I don't really care about watching him go. Alright. Okay, that was weak. That was weak sauce. Alright. Weak sauce again. Okay. That was sad. Sucking so bad. Ah, horseshoes. Yep. What? How the hell did I release hell late? I even cocked back. What? Alright, so main goal is to get horseshoe over there. Oh. That one at least landed in the pit.
Wow. Well done.
So, did I do good? They said I got 8 in. What? What? It said I had 8 in. Didn't even give me points. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Damn it. He had both of his close again. Alright. All I'm trying to do is get a ringer. I don't care about winning the horseshoe. I just want a ringer. It's like pure luck in this game. Okay. Too much power. Yeah. Alright.
I knew this wouldn't be fun.
I'll probably be done within the next 15 minutes. Alright, man. We're gonna try this one more time. I'm sucking at this so far. Not good at game of horseshoes. It is not in my forte of stuff I could do well. Alright, we're gonna bet $1. We're gonna bet a single dollar that I could play horseshoes better than you. Alright. Alright. I love how that one went straight up. I don't know why I suck at horseshoes so bad. There we go. There we go. Damn it. Okay, I got 1 point. He's gonna beat me still, but at least I could try. Alright. It's too hard. Damn it. Always overpowering him, man. Alright. Damn it. Okay, come on. Come on. I'm wasting so much time trying to do this. Horseshoes. It's not my forte. We've been playing on like beginner mode with it. Okay, that was nice. I at least hit the pike. I think that's what it's called, the spike or whatever. Pike spike. And ooh. Right, there we go, and bam.
That's a beauty.
Alright. At least I'm catching up in the game now. Now I'm starting to play for realsies.
You got yourself a good arm.
That was sad. Come on. Alright, so that put me ahead of him. I wonder if the multiplayer for this allows you to do horseshoes with the other people. I guess we'll have to find out sooner or later. But, whoa.
If you need lessons, I'm your man.
Almost hit that ringer. If it would have just fell slightly. Come on. It's getting frustrating. Alright. I have one more try. One more try. Alright, come on, I can do this. Take it to the ringer.
Oh, must have been the wind. You practicing or playing?
I think he actually got that round. Yeah, he got that round. Lucky bastard. Pushing this into overtime. Alright.
That's better.
Alright, so I think he's doing good on this. Come on. Damn it. Damn it, didn't even get mine on the board. Irritates me how I was doing so good for a while and now I'm doing crappy again. Alright, here we go. Got it lined up. Swoop. That one made it in the pit at least this time. He has to just score 3. Oh. He has to score just 2. You can win this. You can literally pull this out from under me. Come on. Come on, John.
Bad release. Nice throw. Yes, sir. I heard he used to be a Duke in England. I think we have a winner.
Ooh. Okay, good. Done with horseshoes for now. Let's see if this is the mission where I can wrangle up a horse. Rat Chan Patrol. Nah, not tonight. Come back between 5 a.m. and 6. What? Okay, screw it. We're going to the house. We're gonna go save. We've been at this long enough. Where is my house? It's right here. Alright, well, I guess thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please hit the like button, share with your friends, family, proud rock, cat, dog, whoever you guys got to share videos with. If you guys are watching here on Twitch, make sure you hit the follow button, support my live stream. I will be going live on this at least twice to 3 times a week, as well as We Happy Few. So I hope you guys will enjoy this in preparation for Red Dead Redemption 2, which releases this October. I'm super excited to play it, and I hope you guys are super excited to see it. Click the end screen annotations to be brought into some of my other Rockstar game videos and some other videos that I am doing currently at this time. Have a wonderful day, night, brunch, dinner, whatever time of day you guys are watching this. Toodaloo, everybody. Here comes the awkward exit screen as I scroll.